Fernando Torres, a man who cost Chelsea 50 million euros, yet he seems to miss the most open chances possible. 35,000 coins he cost me. Mario Balotelli, the man who is known to set his own house on fire with fireworks, also cost me 35,000. But who is better in Ultimate Team? That is the question we ask today. That is the question we find out. We start off with Torres showing one of his superb talents, which is heading the ball. For whatever reason, this man's noggin and the ball are like a force intertwined like no other. As you will see in the following clips, his heading skill is superb. For a 6-foot man, you would even say excellent. Again, Johnson running down the side, doing a few skills and crossing it in to who else but Torres. For some reason, he doesn't head the ball enough in real life. As you can see in the game, he is clearly one of the best headers in the game. Why don't Chelsea do this? They got pacey noobs on the outside. They can run down the side and cross it. But in this game, Torres can do even more than that. He can even score sweaty goals. Yes, Torres is that man. Torres is the clinical finisher every team dreams of. He also has quite a beautiful shot. Little finesse shots like these to beautiful power shots like you will see. This man is a beast in Ultimate Team. But is he better than Balotelli? Balotelli has a lot of hype around him. I mean, they're both such similar players. Each around 80 pace, 80 shooting, and 80 dribbling. But only one can be on top. Balotelli is a bit stronger, but Torres has better balance. Do these counteract each other, or is one more important than the other? As you can see, 4-star skills and 4-star weak foot on each player too. Is that just a coincidence, or are these players similarly identical other than their build? There's one thing that Balotelli does do better than Torres, and that is just being taller. At 6'2", Balotelli is 2 inches taller. As you can see though, Torres has amazing ball skills as he beautifully chips the keeper in that clip. A goal I was very proud of. But can Torres pass the ball? That is also in football. And as you can see here, he can pass it. But that was the only goal that was scored off a Torres pass. Not exactly what I was looking for. So now we move on to Balotelli. Can Balotelli pass the ball? Yes, he can. He finds Fellaini, who strikes it into the bottom left corner. And as you can see, we're still on the passing here. Balotelli fighting for the ball. Not really, but there he gets it. Passes it back to Johnson, who steps up and takes a beautiful strike into the top left corner. Balotelli knows how to find his teammates. Did Torres? Not exactly. But Balotelli, as you can see, finding Johnson yet again. These two were like butt buddies. They matched up so perfectly together, it was unreal. Absolutely unreal. Again, Balotelli finds another teammate in David Luiz. David Luiz thinks he's Messi, but he's a center back. But look at this, with skills like those, chipping it up to himself and then going forward and striking into the top right corner. I wouldn't doubt him. But there's more that Balotelli can do. He's a powerful tank, and he can even create rebounds for his team. So as you can see, Torres only helped assist on 1 goal. Balotelli assisted on more than 5. And here, there's another specific talent that Balotelli has. 94 penalties on this man. As you will see in the next following clips, Balotelli's penalties are amazing. Absolutely amazing. Torres is through here. Torres is going to do a bit of skills. Little scoop turn around the keeper. Takes him out. And Balotelli is going to step up. Because Balotelli is a cocky bastard. Do you ever see this guy in real life? Anytime it's a penalty or free kick, he's the first one there. He has something to prove to the world. He wants to prove that he isn't a child anymore. But he is. No one can deny that. Has Balotelli really grown up yet? We will never know. He looked pretty damn good at the Euros. But look at this shot from Balotelli. Really, really good dip. Unfortunately, it was saved, but he makes a crucial mistake, throwing it too short right to Balotelli's head. Torres again, really good skills, and he gets taken out. So this is 3 penalties in a row. And you will see a reoccurring theme within these penalties as I bang it into the top left corner every time. 2 of the times his keeper dives the right way, but Balotelli's penalties are honestly too superb to handle. I wonder if that actually affects it. Does the penalty stat affect how good the goalies are? I don't know. But here we go into the Balotelli goals, and as you see, he is a clinical finisher just like Torres. Both of them absolutely beautiful at finishing. They have around 90 finishing each. The in-game stats, they don't really matter to me though. It's just how they play in-game. And even though they have very similar stats, in my opinion, one player stood out from the rest. And look at the big man go. Balotelli at 6'2", he's just as good as heading as Torres. He doesn't have the same attacking positioning, but they are absolutely brilliant. Balotelli, he's got the skills. He can rule out defenders. He can do all the skills except for the 5-star skills because he's only 4-star skills, but that's alright. And see, Torres, he just has that initiative to go get the ball, and he can spot Balotelli in the middle. I guess you can consider that him setting him up. I mean, maybe I didn't give Torres enough credit on his passing. Maybe he was just too busy setting up Balotelli where Balotelli wasn't setting Torres up. Maybe Balotelli knew that this was a competition. I want to tell you a little story. There was once a man named Cristiano Ronaldo, and he had a teammate on his youth team. The coach came up to this player and said, "It's either going to be you or Ronaldo. Whoever scores more goals in this game will get promoted to the big team." They both scored a goal in the first half. It came down to the second half, and this man was on a breakaway. He had Ronaldo to his right, but he could have easily finished it. But he decided to pass for Ronaldo. The reason for this was because he believed Ronaldo was a better person. Is that how Torres thinks? Is Torres believe that Balotelli is the better player, so he must feed him the ball? I mean, look at Balotelli. He's cocky. He just went up to the net and reboned it in just because he could. I don't think Torres would have done that. Torres would have looked for the pass. Torres is a sweaty bastard, but that's okay. And here, this is the final statement. This is what wins Balotelli this round of versus. An absolutely crushing strike into the post. It bounces off the crossbar, off the post, and into the net. Epic proportions. Absolutely epic. Anyways, guys, this has been Corrosive Python. This has been something a bit different. As you can see, Torres, he got, I believe it was 11 goals in 10 games, and Balotelli got 12. Who do you think won? Bye.